Yeah, what up, fight world? It's your boy Boxing Fanatic. I'm back with another one. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Keys to victory. And how the fight may take place or how it's going to go. These are my opinions. If y'all want to see, stick around. This is something that I will be discussing and talking about.
It's showtime!
All right. So, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. This Friday on Netflix. And we got a good, you might well say, co-main event, which is Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. And then on that same fight card, we got Bruce Shushu Carrington, which is another, banger. But to this fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Well, Jake Paul has been in the ring. Well, he got like 8 fights. The only real good fight, well, 2 good fights I could say, is Anderson Silva and Tommy Fury. And Tommy Fury ended up beating Jake Paul, giving Jake Paul his first loss. But Jake Paul, Tommy Fury was a novice real fighter, you can say.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
He come from that line of fighters, and Jake Paul ended up, I don't want to say knocked him down, but Tommy Fury did his glove did touch the canvas, so you can say it was a knockdown. But now I ain't really got to say too much about Mike Tyson and his accolades and what he's done and who he been in the ring with, but these are just my keys to victory for Jake Paul, keys to victory for Mike Tyson, and how I think it's gonna go and what I think Jake Paul is gonna do. So I can see, all right, for Jake Paul, I can already kind of visualize his game plan on what I think he is going to do. Is he going to try to adopt that same strategy that Roy Jones tried to do, was, hit, run, hold, hit, run, hold, hit, run, hold all night long, and try to tire out the older fighter, which is Mike Tyson, make him use his legs, make him, swing at air, make him try to miss. Jake Paul gonna try to jab his way and get out of the way. So it's like almost, hitting without getting hit, but that's like swimming without getting wet. It's not gonna happen. So Tyson gonna let Jake Paul run into some that he can't get out of once he step his feet in it. So it's all set up. Jake Paul been playing games in Mike Tyson's face. He think this is a game. He think this is a sleeper fight. He think that being that Tyson is 58 years old, that he still don't have all his marbles, that he still don't have his quickness. And last time I checked, the last thing to go is your power. Mike Tyson still got power. He still got his ring IQ. He still got his boxing skill, cat skills. He still got all of his faculties. So trust me, Mike Tyson, I ain't seen Tyson train like this. He ain't even trained like this since Roy Jones. I don't even think Tyson trained like this in, a long time. And being that Jake Paul has woken up a sleeping dragon, he's going to realize that by the 3rd or the 4th round, Jake Paul, he going to sleep. We seen Jake Paul in his last fight. Jake Paul is a front runner fighter. He's a front runner fighter. So by Tyson applying all this pressure, making Jake Paul use his legs. So when Jake Paul get tired of that running and his track shoes done broke down and he realized that he can't keep the older guy off of him, and he gonna realize that, why did I sign up for this contract and for this fight? That was the worst mistake he could ever done or ever do or ever did. So that's Jake Paul. You know, his keys to victory is probably try to hit, hold and run, move around the ring, you know, try to outbox Tyson, try to out jab him, try to outpoint him, you know, and then when Tyson get into him, you know, he gonna try to hold him so the ref can break it up. But it's only gonna work for so long until the crowd go to start booing to the ref and Jake Paul, boo, Jake Paul doing the holding and not really engaging, right? So then I'm thinking the ref gonna realize that Jake Paul doing all that holding, he gonna have to penalize Jake Paul from the holding, because he's gonna be holding too much like it's a slow dance, and nobody want to see a slow dance, right? Now, keys to victory for Mike Tyson. So what Mike Tyson gonna have to do is, number one, cut off the ring from Jake Paul trying to move and moving too much. He gonna be on that bicycle. He gonna be on that moped. He gonna be on that dirt bike. He gonna be running a lot because all of the moving he gonna be trying to do. He gonna be trying to box, but Tyson got to cut the ring off. Once he start cutting that ring off, making that square circle look like a period, Jake Paul gonna realize that now he got to fight in the booth. And all that training that he's been doing for 8 fights, you know, and getting prepared for this fight, I know his stamina is not up to par like Tyson's stamina, and he gonna be in some trouble once Tyson cut off that ring and Mike Tyson, you know, in and out with his head movement like Sean Porter, you know, and keeping his head off of that center line. And the closer he get into Jake Paul, he ripping body shots, he ripping head shots. When Jake Paul trying to hold him, he gonna be it's gonna be body head. And as you see, that's how Tyson do. It's body head. And Jake Paul gonna realize that Tyson is still strong, he's still powerful, and even when the ref try to break it up, that ref ain't gonna be too fond of jumping in there, because Tyson can still punch. And if he miss, and while the ref trying to break it up and Tyson end up punching him, the ref may get knocked out. So you heard what Roy Jones said when the ref told him, hey, stop holding. Tyson said, well, you hold him. You got to realize, you know, Tyson is not coming to play, and he's not playing no games with Jake Paul. Jake Paul been doing all this running and playing and all in this man face. You know, Tyson is he's still there. I don't think he been like, you know, most fighters that don't, I mean, they start off with a good career but then finish bad on the end. I don't think Tyson really did that. I mean, to really say the losses that he didn't really take no big punishment. Tyson never been like knocked out. Now, he been knocked down several times, but I think that just came from, you know, not training too hard, not taking the fight serious, you know, being on, you know, drugs or what have you, and dealing with a whole lot of stuff on the outside of, you know, boxing, you know. But other than that, Tyson ain't really take no punishment. But those are the keys for Tyson, is to cut off the ring. He gonna probably jab his way in. It's gonna be body head. Tyson gonna have to, you know, go to Jake Paul body early in the fight, slow him down from moving, make his legs. You got to take that. You got to flatten those tires. What I mean by that is go to the body. Once the body go, the head gonna go, and the legs gonna go, and he ain't gonna be too fond of moving around the whole time. I don't know if it's a 10-round fight or 12-round fights, but I know it's 2 minutes a round. So, I mean, if Jake Paul can do that, then, and he can stick and move and hold, and punch without getting punched, and he can do that, and he may win. But other than that, I just don't see him winning. I'm going with the upset with the older man Tyson, and defeating Jake Paul. Jake Paul thinking that Tyson is 58 and that he's a old man. Don't get it confused. Tyson been sparring, 3 days a week, eight rounds of sparring partner, and I'm pretty sure it don't went up from 8 rounds, because it's a 8. I don't know if it's an 8 or 10 or 12 round fight. Whatever it is, Jake Paul gonna be in some trouble. And this is my opinion. These are the keys to the victory for Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Jake Paul gonna hit hole and run. Tyson gonna have to cut off the ring, body head, in and out, land punches wherever he can land punches at. And if Jake Paul body can withstand all of that, then he should win. But other than that, he not gonna win. He get knocked out. That's just my honest opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.